Jude Law, I live and breathe. There you are.
Hey Tony, how are you?
I'm great. I think the last time I sat with you, and this has got to be such a long time ago, is Sky Captain.
Good Lord. Yeah, that's a long time ago. I'm going to
Two
say like
lifetimes ago.
25 years ago, maybe a little less, but yeah, that's a
Well, the
while ago.
restraining order is up, and here I am. First of all, congratulations on the order. Wow, what a deeply moving and scary film this is.
I'm glad it moved you. I mean,
Yeah,
our intention was to deliver this piece of history that had great relevance to today, but in such a way that we thought would be thrilling and had a real sense of cat and mouse action, um, and and yet, as you rightly said, it's sort of shocking and moving.
and your character. I mean, again, I say this about you all the time, even when I'm not in front of you. That every time I see a Jude Law movie, you are totally a different person. It's like watching a chameleon work. And that's what an actor does is you take on this persona of this investigator and I don't see you anymore.
He was, yeah, there were many elements to him that just intrigued me, and I liked the opportunity to really lean into this guy who's had a long career behind him that's really taken its toll, and trying to find that sort of sense of heaviness, exhaustion, and regret of sorts, but also inevitability that he thinks he's taking the foot off the pedal. He thinks he's relaxing, but you kind of know from the get-go that he's sniffing out a new case, and of course the biggest case of his life lands in his lap, and then really making a plausible sense of doubt. Can he see this through? Has he got it in him? And they all seem like elements of a person I hadn't necessarily played before. I couldn't have played before because he had to be of a certain age. And I'm glad you say that because about my work, it's something I try to do. It's what keeps me interested. It's what
Yeah.
keeps me curious about the potential of each new job. Is finding, a new way of doing what I do.
Yeah. What do you think audiences are going to take away with them from watching The Order?
I hope they take away the kind of experience I remember having as a kid, going to those incredible kind of crowd pleasing but moving films of the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. When genre films had a kind of a heart of drama and real kind of character pieces. That there are very interesting questions raised. I think Justin, as a filmmaker, is very good at looking at complicated people and asking why they behave the way they do. What are the decisions they've made? What's the community they're in that supported that? He doesn't judge. He just sets them out there for you to look at and take on board. And that, alongside the thriller aspect, the sort of cat and mouse chase, I hope delivers something that's rewarding, fulfilling, and as you said when we started this conversation, you know, um, uh, uh, upsetting.
Yeah. Jude, I want to thank you so much. The film reminds me so much of that 70s film Cobra, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
but you do this job so well. Thank you so much for
thank
your
you.
time.
My pleasure. Thanks.